Hello, everyone. Last Sunday, Pastor Frank and his wife Laura spoke about coming home to joy. I think we all agree that Christmas should be a time of joy, but let's be honest, some folks will sing joy to the world while they have a broken heart. Pastor Frank gave us some great insight with these 3 points. Number 1, joy comes with the right perspective. Number 2, joy comes because pain has a purpose. And number 3, joy comes because God keeps his promises. To point number 1, having the right perspective, I want you to look at a picture. This is my grandson, Xavier. We call him X. He lives every day like it's Christmas. I mean, look at that face. Recently, he told us, "Do you know that the world is losing the Christmas spirit?" He continued, "That's why tonight we're going out to look at the lights so we can share the Christmas spirit." And I've got to tell you, this little dude will walk right up to anyone and wish them a Merry Christmas. And if you ask him, he will tell you exactly what Christmas is all about. Look at that picture again, and you'll see X is holding a book entitled The Christmas Story. He's quite a little guy. But what makes this even more special is that his life is an example of point number 2. Joy comes because pain has a purpose. Lara shared a powerful story last Sunday of how God worked through the tragic pain they experienced as a family. And that hit home with me. Because you see, at 15 months old, X was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. My son recently told me that in his young life, X has received over 4,000 shots of insulin. And to be honest, X has a right to complain, but seldom does. Somehow, he remains a shining light of joy to all who meet him. X is an example to me, his papa. I think of him when circumstances try to rob me of my joy. Which leads me to point number 3. Joy comes because God keeps his promises. We would love for God to perform a miracle in X's life and heal him of diabetes. We pray for that constantly. But we know that regardless, God keeps his promises. Deuteronomy 31:8 is an anchor to me. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. I pray that this season you will find joy, even through difficult circumstances. God bless you, and Merry Christmas.